curious. I try, but I can't figure out. I've been next to you all night and still don't know what you're about. You keep talking, but not much coming out your mouth. Can't you tell that I want you? I say it. I would want myself, baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell, just to know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That shit want it well, and well. I see you eyeing me down, but you'll never know much past my name or how I'm running this room around, and that I'm still half your age. Yeah, you looking at me like I'm some sweet escape. Obvious that you want me, but I said I would want myself, baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell, just to know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That shit want it well, and well. He said I'm just curious, is this for real or just an act? Can't tell if you love or hate me. Never met someone like that. Got me so crazy. Did you know you got that effect? I said, let me check, yeah. I would want myself, baby, please believe me. I'll put you through hell, just to know me, yeah, yeah. So sure of yourself, baby, don't get greedy. That shit want it well, and well. I would want myself.
Only the best.
Hate me, still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Erase me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me. I bet you don't kiss her with your eyes closed. I bet you're still walking on a tightrope. Miss me so much, you've been going psycho. You ain't gotta say it, baby, I know. It's a thin line between all this love and hate. And if you switch sides, you're gonna have to claim your place. So baby, this time you're gonna have to seal your fate. Yeah, baby, this time you're gonna have to seal your fate. And tell me how you hate me. Still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Erase me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me. Hate me, still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Erase me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me.
Hate me, tell me how you hate me. Tell me how I'm trash and you could easily replace me. Tell me that I'm strung out, wasted on a daily. Probably cause there's no one around me numbing all my pain. Probably cause there's no umbrella to shield me from all the rain. Probably because you're the one playing the mind game. You hate me because I don't let you play no mind games. They give me migraines and damage my brain. Date me, break me, easily replace me. Hopefully you see it clear, hopefully it's HD. Bet you wonder why the last few months I've been spacey. In your head I sing.
And tell me how you hate me. Still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Erase me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me. Hate me, still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Erase me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me. It's a thin line between all this love and hate. And if you switch sides, you're gonna have to claim your place. So baby, this time you're gonna have to seal your fate. Yeah, baby, this time you're gonna have to seal your fate. And tell me how you hate me. Still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Erase me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me. Still trying to replace me. Chase me, tell me how you hate me. Erase me, wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby, tell me how you hate me.
Tell me how you hate me. Lies, tell me lies.
Tell me how you hate me.
true when it's on a platter for you. Then you pull back when I try to make plans more than 2 hours in advance. I slam the door, I ignore, I say no, 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 no more. I got you blocked after this and afterthought. I finally cut you off. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind. I'm floating through the memories like whatever, you're a waste of time. Your signals are mixed, you act like a bitch. You fit every stereotype, send a pic. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you out my life. With you out my life. It feels so good not caring where you are tonight. And it feels so good not pretending to like the one you like. I slam the door, I ignore, I say no, 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 no more. I got you blocked, excited to never talk.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind. I'm floating through the memories like whatever, you're a waste of time. Your signals are mixed, you act like a bitch. You fit every stereotype, send a pic. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you out my life. With you out my life. You want me, I'm done, you miss me. No duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm done, you miss me. No duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm done, you miss me. No duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm done, you miss me. No duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at.
Only the best.
I don't know about you, there's something in his eyes, he's keeping secrets. I don't know about you, there's something in his eyes, he's keeping secrets.
What a way to drop a bombshell, baby. Guess you really didn't think I'd find out. In the silence, crying. I'm on the side where the lights out. Know that you feel it, know that you feel it, Holding up my heart and head. Falling out of love again. Falling on my in bed. Falling out of love again.
It's been a very, very long night, sipping with my girl, sipping wine like I don't know about you. There's something in his eyes, he's keeping secrets. I don't know about you. There's something in his eyes, he's keeping secrets.
I'ma have to take a mugshot, baby. What you doing? Tell me, coming on out here. On my knees, I'm praying. In the room on the floor with the lights down. Clothes in the kitchen, I'ma light it and leave it for you. Holding up my heart and head.
Falling out of love again. Falling on my in bed. Falling out of love again. It's been a very, very long night, sipping with my girl, sipping wine like I don't know about you. Something in his eyes, he's keeping secrets. I don't know about you.
Take me slow. I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Making know how we love to ride is something we control. Screaming at this to find this loving. Screaming at this to find that we'll survive the test of time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right here. Standing next to you. Standing in the fire next to you.
I don't know about you, about you, about you. I don't know about you. Hi. I never heard that song before, but I was just getting into it for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I totally memorized it. Listen, I don't know about you, about you, about you. Yeah, I don't know about you. Ooh, I don't know about you. What? Oh, no. Oh, god, so I probably sound really dumb. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
DA?
hello, 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 hello. Is that better? Sorry,
Okay.
guys. My mic was unmuted, but for some reason it was not registering my microphone. So is that better? Can you guys hear me now? I know you can hear me. So we were talking about the music. So I was telling TK that what I do is I generally just go to YouTube and I type in live music, and there's like two different like channels that I like tend to like gravitate to, and the name of the first one is like Hits Radio 1, and then the other one's like Hits Radio 1 like top songs of 2024 or something like that. I can't even remember, but yeah, it's funny how like you've never heard a song before, but then like the melody is so catchy that you actually start memorizing. Just the melody part for sure.
I just knew that usually I like to take one of the songs that you play if I'm listening, and then I just start singing it for some reason because I have to sing for my food.
Sing for your food. Yes, yes. Well, welcome everybody to this episode edition, whatever you want to call it, of Bad Bitch Fuel. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's just get straight to it. I'm going to go through my spiel first, and then we just kind of dive right into it. I am probably going to be cutting the show a little bit short today, just because I have a sick person in my house that needs attending to.
It's her Beyonce.
So we'll get into that. He did just get back from Vegas today. I picked him up from the airport about 9:20 this morning. So was there for technically 8 days, which I've told him in the past that, last year when he went for 7 days, I told him I thought 7 days was too long, and like he had mentioned something before about not going as long this time, but he went for technically 8 days because he left like last Saturday morning.
His body's worn out.
Yeah, he's tired. He's basically been sleeping all day, so which is fine. So let's go ahead and take roll.
Okay.
Matt Doomit was the first one in here. Says hello. Nick DTV, let the big dog eat, who also just returned from Vegas today as well. So But again, we'll talk about that here in just a second. So,
I can hear him coughing.
yeah,
That's a bad cough.
yeah, that's one of
Does
those.
he have the flu?
That's one of those gunky coughs too. So,
Oh God.
yeah, those gunky cough. So, Yoda T, Robert, Stingray, Nicholas Long says, "BA, what's up? What's up, Nicholas?" Who else do we have in here? Oh, so we have a new subscriber here, MP's Dump Truck, which stands for Mrs. Pete. So now we have BA's Dump Truck, TK's Dump Truck, and MP's Dump Truck. So we've got all the little YouTube angels have troll accounts of their dump trucks. Yes.
I'm so excited.
So welcome, MP's Dump Truck.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, welcome to the family. I know. Hey, we should change it from
Truck Girl.
Yes, we should change it from YouTube Angels to Dump Truck Girls.
And you know what? For the next slobs, we can all go wearing like a real poofy, like fake ass, like really like big costumes, like with fat ass.
Well, I'm sure they probably make those costumes where they make it, you can make your ass bigger. So yeah,
we wear one.
We may have to look into that. We can all actually have dump trucks. Well, I definitely need one too. I think.
Well, by the time I go to the next slobs, my butt should be a lot better.
I don't know, girl. I've been trying to get back on my regiment, as far as walking and stuff like that, but it's been really, really hard. Again, we'll get into that too as well. Let me finish taking a roll here. Who else do we have in here? Vic2 Productions. Let's see. We've got Katessa Duel in here. Welcome, Katessa. You might want to you might actually want to change your name to maybe Mrs. Let the Big Dog Eat. Mrs. D's Dump Truck, Let the Big Dog Eat says so. And then Sir UGA, which was also one of the fellas that went on the guys Vegas trip, and we've also got Baker in here. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have not yet done so, please make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up. We got about 15 viewers right now and 9 likes, so I think we can probably even that out. Yeah, we can probably So we can probably even that out. So let's get it up to 15 likes. So because we all know that I appreciate it, TK appreciates it, and YouTube appreciates it as well. So also, if you would like to donate to myself or the channel, there are 3 great ways to do that. There are links to my Cash App and PayPal in the description of this live, as it is in all my lives. And also we have the super chat function, which is fairly new. I've had it for a little while now, but it's fairly new. That the little $ symbol right there next to the chat bubble. So 3 great ways to donate to the channel. Of course, as Celine Drive would say, never expected, but always appreciated. So I think we're through with the trips. Our next trip is going to be, of course, Slob Olympics, which is going to be a cruise, and we are leaving out of Port Canaveral, Florida. So that's going to be our next little adventure, which I think is probably going to be good. Well, I mean, when I came back from Vegas, when I went with Mrs. Pete, I actually kind of broke even. But still, there's been a couple of days because of the snowstorm that we or the snow that we had here, and then the hurricane, which I know was last year, but there's been a couple of days, and actually Christmas week too. Like, I didn't work my second job, so it's been, well, especially that we took the whole week off when it snowed here.
I guess people didn't really want to get their hair done though.
Well, no, I'm talking about my delivery job. Yeah, my newspaper job, my delivery job, which you guys have heard me talk about this before. Welcome, CEO of Chairbugs. I think they're new, but appreciate you tuning in. I think that's the first time I've ever seen them in here, but welcome.
Chairbugs?
Yes, CEO of Chairbugs.
Chairbugs.
Chairbugs, one word. Yep, Chairbugs.
Like you sit in a chair?
Like you sit in a chair. Yes, I guess. I don't know. Chair bugs is one word, so I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what that means. But welcome, CEO of Chair Bugs. I hope the chair bugs are treating you right. So what was I talking about?
Instead of bed bugs, I guess.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, chair bugs instead of bed bugs. That probably sounds about right.
I just got it.
Yeah. You catch on to things like that pretty sometimes really quickly. Like it takes me a minute sometimes.
Well, no, sometimes the obvious I don't catch on for a while, and then like the unobvious, which that is.
Yeah.
Chair bugs. I mean, who's going to think they're going to CEO of chair bugs? I started thinking of spider stuff. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm all into spiders now.
Right.
As my beautiful avatar would show.
Yes. Well, they can't see your avatar, but
I know.
but so we were talking about. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. So the next little trip that we're going to be going on is going to be the cruise, which is happening March 7th through the 10th. As far as I have been told, it is not too late to get to book a room or a cabin or whatever. The only thing is you will not be able to, I guess, get the group member discount or whatever, or take advantage of any kind of group things that, you know, for those of us that signed up earlier got, but it's not too late to get a cabin. So, wifey guards the big dog. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yes, yeah. I'm just looking.
Wifey guards the big dog.
Yes,
I like
that's that. Yeah, I'm looking out for you. I'm just looking out for you. So, but yes,
yeah,
that
because you don't want people to know your real name here, because you know people can get weird.
Yes,
online.
it can get very, very weird. Very weird. So
especially with this crowd.
I mean, for the most part,
everyone.
well, yeah, for the most part, this
love
crowd is pretty.
No,
this crowd is pretty good and well behaved for the most
this
part.
Crowd, what I mean is actually, in all actuality, this crowd is great. But so for some reason, this crowd sometimes brings in others that aren't wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because they're for whatever reason, people want to troll. You know, because they want to troll whoever.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be us, really.
No,
You know what I mean?
and it's not just us too. So keep that in
No,
mind
that's
either.
what I'm
So
saying. Like, people are just they have nothing better to do with their life except obsess.
Except excess, yes. So I mean, in some ways, I guess we should be flattered, but you know, it does sometimes tend to affect a person after a period of time. So especially when the trolls are like, you know, sometimes they can get personal, which, you know, you do have to kind of have a thick skin, as I've been told. And, you know, I know you've been told too. You kind of have to have a thick skin if you're going to continue to do something like this, which is what I was told from the very beginning anyway, before I even like started doing live shows. You know, like when I was brought into this community, I was told that I need to make sure that I'm going to be able to handle whatever's thrown at me. And I mean, I appreciate the warning. And I mean, there's been times where like I've literally, you know, have gotten upset, like really, really upset because of certain trolls. But so I think for the most part though, I don't know. I guess I've been around for a while now too. So pretty much everybody knows me and knows who I am.
Yeah, I think things have calmed down a lot.
I think so too. But here's the thing though too.
It's just a once in a while weird thing that'll happen.
It is. So like, and that's the thing, like they take one little thing, the trolls do. They take one little thing and they roll with it, you know, like they build it up. It could be like one little minuscule thing that happens or something that you say or something that you've done, you know, and they literally roll with it. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy how
it's like in politics.
Right.
You know, life is politics. Your work, you know, you got work politics. You got all kind of politics. It's not just about what goes on in D.C.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weird,
Cockaboos Conductor, welcome. He says a thick with 2 C's booty also helps, so you might need Lou to shake it a little more. Are you saying that he needs to have a thick booty?
Thick booty. I want to make mine thick with my roller roller skating. Oh,
I mean,
breaking news on the roller skating front.
Okay.
Breaking news on the roller skating front. I went roller skating before I came here. And this is the first time I did not fall. I almost fell. Hang on. I almost fell a couple of times. Didn't even get close. I stopped myself. And the third time could have been a really bad one. But not only did I saved myself pretty good, almost artistically. So I'm so happy. And then when I almost fell that third time, I'm like, okay, I'm going to quit now because this is the first time that I have skated an entire session without one fall.
That's great. Yeah, that's really good. Wow, that's exciting.
Oh, girl. It's my body aches everywhere. I've got bruises everywhere. I fell on my tailbone. I got a bruise on my left ass cheek. I'm not kidding. A big ass bruise on my ass cheek because I don't have enough fat there. You see? So I need to, but I can tell it's firming up, and I want to get it big again. Well, not big. I never had like a big ass. I mean, just a nice, firm, full, nice ass.
Well, I used to have a much. Well, I don't think I have a thick ass right now, but I did used to have one. But that was when I gained I don't even know, probably about 50 pounds, like 6 years
when
ago.
I gained some weight, I had a big ass that way. Yeah. But I mean, I just want a nice. I mean, I want it firm, but I want it out too. Mm-hmm. But not like well, that's what I was gonna say. So you want a thick ass, but you also want an ass that kind of sticks out too. No, I don't want to. I want a tight, but full booty, but not abnormally big. You can sit a can of beer on it.
Yeah,
okay. No, I don't like.
So you want to be able to basically bounce a quarter off of it.
Well, that, but I also want it to have more shape.
Oh,
I do like to have a booty.
You want it to be like a nice little heart shaped, right? Like a nice little heart shaped, firm heart shaped ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's you have to work with your age and you have to have realistic goals. Now, I could get a big ass if I wanted to, but I'd have to start doing going to the gym and doing weights too, and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not exactly. I know there's different exercises you can do to directly affect the problem areas that you're having. And look, my problem area is I would like to have a flatter stomach. I'm just gonna look. I'm 45 years old. I've had 3 kids. I mean, when I was in my 20s, I didn't have to worry about that because my metabolism was still basically working at its highest level. But then after you have your 3rd kid and you reach a certain age, all that stuff just kind of goes away.
You don't even have to have a kid, girl. As soon as I turned 30, it's just I used to could eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I've noticed that though too, is as you get older, I mean, a lot of shit starts happening to your body. I take high cholesterol medicine right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm 45.
I have been. Though.
Yeah, and then look. I just realized too, I went to the doctor earlier, last year, and they told me that I need to start getting a yearly colon exam, to make sure that I don't have colon cancer. And then after 40,
I haven't done that yet, girl.
Yeah, and then after 40, you're supposed to get a mammogram every year, which I did. I did very well for the first 2 years, but I didn't get one last year. It's a lot of shit that you have to have done, and but I will tell you this. So this might be a little bit too much information, but so my last like wellness check visit with my doctor, like he was like, well, look, he's like, there's a new way of like actually testing, for colon cancer where you don't have to come in and get like a full colonoscopy, right? So I don't know if you guys have heard of Cologuard. Have you guys heard of Cologuard?
I think so.
Okay, so basically they send you this kit in the mail and you have to send off like your stool sample.
Your poo-poo?
Yeah. So it's a very like easy process, and there's like a little video and stuff that you can watch and stuff like that. So it was a fairly easy process, and so that's what I did this week while Lou was in Vegas.
Find out everything you need to.
Well, they said that I would get the results in like 2 weeks, but yeah, I mean, I did just get an email today saying that they received my sample in the mail today or yesterday or whatever, and that it'll take about 2 weeks for me to get my results. But yeah, that's what I did while Lou was in Vegas, actually. So I was like, let me just take care of this now. I mean, it's been sitting in like my studio, like my office/studio for like 3 weeks. So, but I was like
a plastic toilet or something.
So, do you guys want me to explain this? All right. So yeah. So it comes in like a little kit thing. It's got like a return address label and whatnot that you can send it back or whatever. So yeah, basically what it is it's like, so yeah, there's like this little plastic like insert toilet thing that you put on, like underneath like the toilet seat. It's got like a little container that slides into this little hole designed for this, little container. And yeah, you basically just poop into this little container. And it comes with like a little swab thing that you have to, like swab your poop with and put it in this little vial thing. And then it comes with like this preservation fluid thing that you have to pour into after you get your little sample and put it in the little vial. It has this little preservation liquid that you pour into the little container, twist it on, and then, zip it up in this little Ziploc bag, and then, and just give it to UPS.
Does the stool have to be a certain size?
It didn't specify. It didn't specify. So
now, what happens if one has explosive diarrhea? Will it still work on the test?
They didn't specify that either. They didn't specify that either. Now they did specify too, though. Like it's okay. It's okay if a little urine gets into the little container. That's perfect. They said that's perfectly normal. So, but
they can tell the difference between the two.
Oh yeah, I'm sure absolutely they can.
I know, I'm just
That is true. Wifey guards let the big dog eat. It is way easier than colonoscopy, and usually with colonoscopies they have to put you under too. So it's like a whole process.
They don't put you under. They just they give you conscious sedation. Now,
kind of like a twilight sleep.
Kind of.
So like you're awake, but you can't feel anything.
Yeah, that you can move. They'll tell you move this way, move that way. Like I've seen them done, in nursing school.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll, even though they're not going to remember a thing when they wake up, they're able to follow instructions.
I have had a colonoscopy done before, but it was like way like when my daughter was like a baby. I had one done, and
so you probably thought you were out, like,
oh yeah, like
completely out. That's when they intubate you, you're paralyzed.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
a whole different issue.
Yeah, because I don't remember anything. Honestly, so yeah, I don't remember anything.
Because you were conscious, but you were so sedated that nothing mattered.
Baker says, "I am so upset with all this right now." And then so Cockaboo's conductor says, "Wow, talk about a shit show." I mean, hey, y'all know we talk about anything and everything here. So anything and everything. And now that the football season is over, expect a lot of this to be happening on these shows. So
We're gonna make your ding-a-ling swing.
Well, I don't know about that. It may. I don't know. I mean, it may make some of it may make some of these men's ding-a-ling swings. I don't know. So, but
it came out of my mouth because it rhymed.
It rhymed. Yeah. So, all right, moving along. So so let's talk about the guys' Vegas trip. So, for those of you that know, the guys went to Vegas last week. So I think there was like 7 of them. So it was Lou, Pete, Huffer Billy Paul, Sir UGA, Let the Big Dog Eat, Albert Tucci, and then DJ David, I think, came for like a night.
Oh, DJ David.
Yeah, DJ David. So I think it was 6. Does that sound right? Am I missing somebody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Let me see. Lou, Pete, Huffer Billy Paul, Sir UGA, Let the Big Dog Eat, Albert Tucci, and then so I did miss somebody. And and then DJ David. So DJ David only came, I think he came Saturday night, and then they all went to the hockey game.
Is he from Vegas, right?
I think he lives in. Does he live in Vegas?
No, maybe Arizona.
I think he lives in Arizona. I think that's what it was.
He used to live in Oregon or something, I think.
Yeah. So they all went to Vegas last week. I think most of them all of them got there Saturday for the most part. I think 5 of them actually end up leaving. Well, DJ David left, I think, Monday morning he left. But I think like the rest of them, like Pete, Paul, Sir UGA, Albert Tucci, they left, I think, Thursday. So that left Lou and Let the Big Dog Eat. And they actually just got back today. So I picked Lou up from the airport here in Augusta around like 9:30ish. So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he did come home sick. Luckily, it's not COVID though, because we did test for COVID. So yeah, and I mean, I had a sneaky suspicion that it was going to happen. But as you guys know, when I went to Vegas with Mrs. Pete, we were only there for 3 days, I think, or 4 days. 4 days, well, 3 days, yeah. And I actually came home with COVID. So, and if you guys remember, last year,
I think Las Vegas is one.
It's
bacteria and viruses.
Well, it is. I mean, there's a lot of people there. I mean, a lot of people there.
I don't go there anymore. That's gross.
Well, here's the thing: we didn't catch anything when we went in July. Or May, when Lou and I went in May, we came home perfectly fine. So I don't know, maybe it's just January. Maybe it's just a January. It gets fucking hot there, girl. I mean, it gets fucking hot.
Maybe it kills off everything.
Yeah. So and then of course last year he went for the very first time, and he did actually come back with COVID last year, and he actually gave it to me. But this year. That was January last year. So this time around, I went before they went. We had our girls trip before the guys trip, and I actually came home and got COVID. He didn't get it, he slept on the couch the first couple of nights though too, after I found out I had it, because he was like, I'm getting ready to go to Vegas. I can't have COVID going. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. Y'all heard me talk about it. Cause like Sunday, that Sunday that I gotten back, I said, yeah, I came back with a cold. I don't think it's COVID because like I never had a fever. I never had any body aches. I never lost my sense of taste or smell like I did last year around the same time when I had COVID. So that's why I was like, no, I don't think it's COVID. But then by Monday, when I wasn't feeling any better, I was like, well, let me just go out and to get a test just in case. And sure enough, it was COVID. So I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that he was going to come back, sick. But, I told him, I was like, if you come back with COVID, I was like, man, I was like, that's not going to be cool because I don't need to get COVID again, So
It would be funny. Not funny, ha. Well, kind of ha funny. Like, let's say he was so worried you'd give him COVID, right? So let's say he would have got it, but he's like, screw it, I'm going to go to Vegas anyway. So I'll just wear a mask. And then I could bedazzle him a mask that says, commit McGage.
Oh, man. Oh. But despite all that, I mean, I have been told that they had a really, really great time. So that's really good. I mean, like he sent me. Well, I showed you guys some of the pictures last Sunday of them at the hockey game, and then like he sent me a couple pictures, the rest of the week too of them at certain places. Like I think one of the nights, like they actually did a lot of stuff this time around too. Which was what Lou wanted. Like he wanted to do different things besides spend all day gambling in the casinos and stuff like that, hopping from one casino to the next, just gambling. But they did quite a few things. I'm sure if he's feeling up to it, I'm not sure if he's going to be doing a morning show tomorrow or not. But I'm sure he'll talk all about the things that they did. But I think that one of the days they went to like a mob museum.
A mob?
Yeah,
museum?
a mob museum.
Like a wax museum?
No, like an actual, like a mob museum. Like,
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But it would have been even cooler if they had wax figures in there.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if that. They may have had. Maybe they did have a few wax figures. I'm not sure, but yeah. And then I think they went to like a karaoke place one night, which he said that was extremely fun. They went to the Coyote Ugly bar one night. So yeah, so they actually ended up doing a ton of different things this time around than last year. That the five guys went last year. So, but yeah, I was told that they had a really good time. So I'm glad. He's been kind of down today since I brought him home from the airport. But like I said, I immediately, right. I immediately went, well, that, and I mean, the time change always fucks everybody up, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, I was told that, by Mrs. Pete that, when Pete got home, like he literally slept for 24 hours, Yeah.
They all did. They all had.
Well, I mean,
Lou's
been sleeping on and off today for at least 12 hours. So,
I could see that even if you weren't sick, just from the whole vacation and being up a lot, and then the time change.
Yeah, the time
sick on top of it.
Right. The time change is what really, kind of does do you in. I mean, that's why. I mean,
is it the same time as California? Like, are you
3 hours behind? Yeah, they're 3 hours behind. Yep. So.
I thought maybe that was mountain time or something.
Hoghead said, "Did Lou follow my advice and bet 3,000 on UT to win the Natty next season?" I'm not sure, Hoghead. So we haven't. I mean, like I said, we got home from the airport. Like we talked a little bit about how much fun he had on the drive home from the airport to the house. But as soon as we got to the house, he took medicine and we laid down for because I had to pick my kids up from their dads. I had to leave here at 11:30. We got back to the house, I think about 10, almost 10:30. So I had about an hour before I had to leave the house. So immediately when we came in, he took some medicine, and then we lay down and tried to watch a little bit of Dexter, but he was out within probably 5 minutes after taking medicine. So, and then he literally slept. I got home with my kids, and did a little bit of work, and then went and checked on him. He was still sleeping, and I think around 4 o'clock is when I went back there. I think like a second time to check to see if he was doing okay, and he just got woken up. So he woke up long enough to drink some water. I made some soup for him, and then I think he lay back down and he went to sleep, and then he just now got up 15 minutes ago. So so yeah. Unfortunately, I did not get that luxury when I think next time we do a girls trip, I'm gonna have to schedule a little bit better because but my schedule is so weird. But anyway, we scheduled it for Monday. I got to Vegas Monday, early morning Monday, Monday morning, and then I left Vegas, I think 12 o'clock Vegas time, but I didn't get back to Augusta because the 3-hour time difference. I didn't get back to Augusta till after 9:30, I think is when my plane landed. And that was Thursday night. So as you guys know, I had to be up at 3:30 on Friday morning to run a paper route, do a paper route. So yeah, so I didn't really think it through too much. I mean, and that was the thing, when I got up, as soon as I got home Thursday, I didn't even unpack my suitcase, which I normally like to do, when I come back from a trip or something like that. But I knew that I had to go to bed, So I think I was in bed maybe by 11:30. Got up fine Friday morning. Was feeling fine Friday morning, but then as Friday night started,
well, you were maybe but the time change would, I would think, make it worse.
I mean, I was feeling the effects, no doubt, for sure. But like I said, I mean, I didn't feel like that I was sick or anything like that when I woke up that Friday morning. It was not until Friday night when I started feeling sick, and I was like, well, fuck, I hope I didn't, come back with COVID. And, thinking that it wasn't COVID. But like I said, when I tested that following Monday, it came out positive and it was COVID. But again, that's neither here nor there. I don't have COVID now. I mean, I'm COVID free. He doesn't have COVID, thank the Lord. Because I mean, I literally told him as I was testing him, I said, if you have COVID, I'm sleeping on the couch. I said, I just cannot get COVID again because
you probably wouldn't get it again.
I don't know, girl. I mean, I got it. Like I said, I mean, I got it this same time last year after he got back from Vegas last year. And
right, but I mean, I don't think you would get it again.
You mean in a short? You mean in a short amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, it's like having a vaccine, you already had it.
Well, I didn't even think about that. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how that works either. But I told him, I was like, if you have COVID, I was like, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. I was like, because I cannot get COVID again. Because for those of you that know, they had to reschedule my surgery because I had COVID. so now. But now that's a whole nother thing too. Now my insurance is giving me grief. So I'm not fighting with my insurance now. So now my surgery's not even scheduled till March 25th.
Damn.
I know, girl. It's so frustrating because I dropped off on my regular routine, I was doing really good. I was walking 6 days a week. I was using my walking pad, and stuff like that. But after I came back from Vegas and I had COVID, of course, I was sick, so I wasn't doing that. But then after they canceled my surgery too, so I tried to start back my regular routine when Lou was in Vegas. So Monday, this past Monday, I tried to do the walking thing again, but by the time I got done, I was in so much pain from this kidney stone that I have that I don't know, girl.
I can't believe they're making you wait that long.
Well, so here's the issue now. All right. So they had to reschedule my surgery, and originally it was scheduled at some place called Augusta Surgical Center. So it was a non-hospital facility that they were going to have the surgery at, right? My insurance had no problem approving that surgery, right? So when I called and told them that I had COVID, they were like, okay, well, yeah, we're going to have to, schedule it for 14 days out from whenever you had your last symptoms or whatever like that. So then the second time they scheduled it was for February 6th, but it was going to be at Doctor's Hospital. Because Augusta Surgical Center didn't have anything available on February 6th, right? So come to find out that my insurance company is not approving this second surgery because it's happening at Doctor's Hospital. So I had to call them and I'm like, well, what the hell is going on? I was like, it's the same exact surgery. It's just happening at a different location. And they're like, oh yeah, they're trying to say because it's quote unquote not an emergency situation, meaning that the kidney stone is not blocking anything, that they're going to need more proof that I'm going to need to have surgery to have it removed.
Doesn't everyone have to have those removed?
Girl, I don't know.
If
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, this is what we're trying to prevent by having the surgery, is so that I don't have issues with some kind of blockage and I get septic.
Right.
But for some reason, like I said, the insurance company is not approving didn't approve that surgery because it was happening at a hospital facility. And I was like, that makes no sense. I was like, it's the same exact surgery. It's just happening at a hospital, And I was like, I said, I don't get it. I don't understand. I was like, so I went Karen on them, and I did kind of, show my Kroger card to the lady I was talking on the phone with. And, at the end, I said, I'm sorry. I said, I don't mean to be yelling at you. I said, I understand that you're doing your job. I said, but it doesn't make sense. I was like, why am I even paying for insurance if you guys aren't going to, this is the reason I have insurance, this is and that's the thing too. Like, you get penalized if you don't have insurance, like, right. So it's like a double-edged sword. So it's either you have insurance or you don't have insurance, but either way you're fucked, so it's like,
wait, I thought they took the penalties away. Did they bring them back?
I don't know. I haven't been told otherwise. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been told otherwise. I mean, maybe they have, but I I would prefer to have insurance for sure.
Me too. I have to.
Yeah, So I don't know. So as of right now, I mean, my surgery is scheduled for May 25th, and I'm just trying to make it through until, I mean, like, some days are okay. Like, today's not too terrible, you know what I'm saying? But if I do realize that if I do a lot of strenuous activity, like, on Fridays when I deliver papers, I do a lot of walking, I do a lot of loading, I do a lot of, things like that, lifting and stuff like that. Like, usually after I get done doing something like that, like, I can tell, like it starts to affect me, you know what I'm saying? Like, today is not too terrible because I haven't done too much physical activity, but if I do physical activity, that's when it starts to bother me. But here's the thing. They're saying that it's so big that it's basically not moving any, not moving any. It's basically in a position where because it's so large, it's not able to kind of flow freely, or like move freely through the tubes or whatever. So that's the reason that they're wanting to surgically remove it, is because, number one, they want to prevent something from happening, like a blockage in itself, like where I could get septic and I could die from sepsis, you know what I'm saying? So
right, it's needed.
Yeah, so it's a needed surgery for sure, but like I said, my insurance company is being assholes and they're not approving it. But they're going to approve this other one on March 25th because it's happening at a non-hospital facility. It's crazy, girl. It's absolutely crazy. So that's what I've been dealing with. Like, I was dealing with that all last week while Lou was in Vegas, just trying to get things squared away with my insurance company and the doctor's office that's doing the surgery. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And then I haven't, like I said, the snowstorm like put me out of work for a week, so I didn't make any money. It wasn't last week, but the week before last when we had the snowstorm. So yeah, so it's probably a good thing that we're not going on any other scheduled vacations until the cruise, so I can kind of recoup some of these funds, because I have to pay for the surgery though too. Even though my insurance is going to pay, like a good percentage of it, I still have to, I will still owe something at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've definitely got to recoup some of this this money, So I can't go on any more. I can't go on any more trips until the actual cruise. So. I know.
You're a traveling woman.
I know, right? And the situations like this is when adulting really sucks,
I
know. Situations like this is when adulting really sucks, because as much as I enjoyed having that week off because of the snow, like I'm feeling it now because I didn't make money,
The money.
Yeah, the money thing. So. I mean, and that's the thing. I'm not worried that I'm going to be, like I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. That's not, that's not the case. It's just, it's like some things I have to kind of cut back on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, but I mean, I am glad that the holiday season is over and I've got all my birthdays out of the way too, like all my children's birthdays, because I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about this before, but like starting in October, like it's terrible. I've got my oldest son's birthday is in October. Then we have Thanksgiving in November. Then December, I have my middle son's birthday in December, and then Christmas. And then January is my daughter's birthday. So it's like those last 4 months of the year, last 2 months of the year. And then the beginning of the year in January, it's like, I'm constantly like spending money,
Right.
So.
A lot of holiday things.
Yeah.
Things.
Right, and it's like, and that's the thing too. It's like it doesn't get cheaper as they get older. So like even with my oldest one, he turned 24 last year. It doesn't get cheaper as they get older.
No, because they want nicer, like more expensive
things, right? Yeah. So. So when it comes to like planning for kids, I obviously didn't plan that good either, because I had all my kids at the end of the year. So, which I guess in a sense, I guess you can kind of plan for that in a sense, but I mean, like there's
Did you plan for yours really? I mean,
well, my first one, obviously not, like I was young. I mean, I was 20, 20 when I got pregnant with my first one. So obviously that one wasn't planned. And I mean, like, we hadn't planned on having a second one. I mean, we talked about it, but there's like 6 years between my first and my second. So by the time I got pregnant the second time, my first one was out of diapers in school, so it was literally like I was starting over. And then by the time I had my second one, I was like, oh, and he turned out to be a boy. I was like, oh, well, maybe we'll try again one more time just to see if we can get a girl, And then sure enough, I mean, there's 3 years between my second and my third, and she ended up being a girl. So then I was like, okay, I'm done. But then by that time, I was already in like my early 30s. Like I had her when I was 30, so.
Yeah. Well, that's a good age, though.
Yeah.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. No, it's not. So.
It's way too late for me.
Well, I would feel like it's way too late for me at my age now too, 45. So, I mean, that ship is sailed anyway, right? But. I would be high risk, but that ship is sailed anyway, because I mean it's not even possible for me to have any more children. So that thought doesn't even cross my mind. So now I'm just waiting, which I'm not like wishing this upon me, but so now I'm just waiting, for grandchildren, you know what I'm saying? Like my oldest is definitely old enough to have, a baby, but he can't even take care of himself. So It's like, so I'm not trying to show that I'm ready to have it.
But that sometimes changes people.
I don't think
Sometimes
it
having a
would change.
baby-
I don't think it would change him, honestly. I really don't, and I hate to say that and I love him, and he's generally a good. I mean, he is a good kid. He's a very good kid, very very smart.
It's just not very motivated.
he's not very motivated. No, he's not very motivated, and I mean, you know, which is weird
Yeah,
because
but
I was
sometimes kids completely change people, though. I've heard
That is true. I mean, it completely changed me for sure when I got pregnant with my first one. But it might. But I mean, I'm not telling him that I'm ready for a grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, would I be upset if he got his girlfriend pregnant? No, I wouldn't be upset. But I mean, I don't think he's ready to have a kid. So.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's best to wait until you're at least late 20s or 30s.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would like him to be in a better position in his life too, as well. What I'm saying?
As long as it's good to be financially or at least stable in some sort of job or career.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Dave's here says, December, January kids cut down on birthday present party bills. Who says? Who says? No, that's not the case. Well, and here's the thing too, all of my kids were actually supposed to be born on holidays. So my first one was supposed to be born on Halloween, but all my kids were early. My daughter was the earliest one out of all of them, but my oldest one was supposed to be born on Halloween. He was actually born on the 15th of October. My second one was supposed to be born on Christmas Eve, and he was born on the 5th. My daughter was supposed to be born on Valentine's Day, but she was born on the 21st of January. So yeah, so she was the earliest out of all of them. So which probably means that they probably didn't calculate time of conception, but when I got pregnant with each of them and I went to go, to the baby doctor or whatever, they were literally each of them were supposed to be born on a holiday, on a major holiday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You didn't plan that.
No, absolutely didn't plan that. No, absolutely didn't plan that.
But wouldn't it be weird if they were all born on those holidays?
It would be weird. It would be weird.
It would have been weird if that happened.
Yeah. So
it's very rare that people ever have a baby on their due date. I think it's pretty rare.
I think it is pretty rare too, unless you get induced.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Well, at least where I work.
Yeah. Vic2 Production says, my granny was 42 when she had my mom's sister.
Granny?
Yeah, I mean, my oldest sister was in her 40s when she had her was she 40? How old is she now? She's 46 and he's, okay, so she was almost 40 when she had my nephew. So, but yeah. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying when you get to a certain age in your life, like if I were to get pregnant now, which again, it's not going to happen, but if I were to get pregnant now, I definitely would be considered high risk for sure.
Yeah, you'd be on bed rest probably for,
Oh, that would mean that Lou would have to take care of me.
Yeah. But especially because you have high blood pressure, so they would probably
high cholesterol, not blood pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's high cholesterol.
Well,
yeah.
I knew you had high, yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
See, for me, with the high blood pressure, if I would have had it in my 30s, already in the late 30s, they start considering it a little more, high risk. But I would be like high risk. Numero uno, if somehow I got pregnant right now, and with my history of high cholesterol and God.
Yeah. Brian Gentry says, we had our last at 43. My wife was miserable and on bed rest. Yeah. I think it's once you hit 40, when you hit 40 years old, you're considered high risk. But even women in their late 30s though too, if they get pregnant, I think they're considered high risk too. So even in their late 30s, but
yeah. Or advanced maternal age.
Right.
AMA.
Yeah.
Advanced maternal age.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but luckily we don't have to worry about that with me at least.
I don't have to worry about that.
Hey, look, it could happen. Wasn't there something like recently of like a 70-year-old woman getting pregnant or something in the news? I could have sworn I heard something about that, like a 60 something 70-year-old woman getting.
Did she try in vitro? No, because I have seen I believe she was 55.
Was it
But she had,
55?
like- well, no, I've seen someone like that.
Oh yeah.
And they
So it's not impossible.
Well, no, I mean, they had like in vitro and that kind of thing.
Oh really?
But, I mean, the babies were babies because there was twins were extremely premature.
Yeah.
So it was not a smart thing to do in the first place. But I didn't say that because, I can't talk about stuff like that.
Yeah. 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 Well, here's the thing though too, like does it generally if you do like in vitro, aren't you like guaranteed like to have twins? Isn't that usually the way it works? Like when when someone doesn't
guaranteed, but you're more likely to have multiples. Yes.
Yeah. So like
some people will have 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some people because they put multiple sperm in, so you have a better chance of at least one working.
Yeah,
or not just sperm,
but eggs.
eggs.
Yeah. Because they put multiple fertilized eggs in. Okay, yeah. So, all right. Well, let's see what's the next topic of discussion here. Oh gosh, Nate, really? Nate. He says, question. What is the best time to ask my girlfriend to marry me?
Oh my God. Like 10 years from now? Never.
You hear Lou? Nate, are you listening? He says, now I'm not planning to marry her right now, but just want to know. Yeah, it's way too early. It's way too early. It's way too early for that, Nate. Way too early for that.
How old is he? Like 21?
23, I think.
Oh, is he 23?
I think he's 23.
Nate, you're young.
Type your age in the chat. Nate. Yeah, he's 23. I thought so. 23. He says he's seriously asking. You don't need to be seriously asking.
I'm seriously telling you
Yeah.
no.
We're seriously
What do
telling
you.
you-
Not understand
Yeah, we're-
about no. N-O. No. No. Can I make it any clearer? All right, I'm fine. Like we didn't know you're being serious. Of course, I can believe you are being serious. And seriously, I'm telling you to not think about that right now.
Yeah, it's way too early for that. Way too early for that. So, way too early for that. Are you okay in there?
Already broke up with his girl.
Right, and look, they were already talking about naming their kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
They were talking about their kids, where they're gonna live.
And this was even before they met in person. Before they met in person, they were already talking about what they were going to name their kids. So if that's not a sign right there, Nate, if that's not a sign, then he's talking to the dog. Yeah, if that's not a sign right there, then I don't know what to tell you, Nate. I really don't know what to tell you. So, but
when's the waiting list going to happen for that apartamento? I wonder. Remember, he's on a waiting list for the apartment. Wonder when that happens.
Who? Nate?
Nate, the special living house place.
Oh.
That's going to be brand new facility, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he got put on a waiting list. Yeah. So,
That's what he needs to look forward
yeah.
to.
Oh, so another thing that I did that I got accomplished this week while Lou was in Vegas. My daughter actually got her learner's permits. Yes. So congratulations to my daughter. She got her learner's permit, so she's a She is, but for those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, I wasn't kidding when I said I definitely need somebody to come and teach her how to drive because I can't. I don't have the nerve or the ability to do that. That was always one thing that I told my ex that he would have to do once our kids got older. I was like, you're definitely going to have to teach them how to drive. So, but obviously things have changed now as far as that. So,
Well, but I think but did he agree to it then? I mean, I'm sure he would like to teach them to drive. I mean, right? Wouldn't that be fun for him?
I mean, I wouldn't be
Or maybe
opposed.
not.
I wouldn't be opposed to him teaching them how to drive, but I mean, he only sees them.
Oh,
He
yeah.
only sees them every other weekend. So it's kind of kind of. But Nate says the facility is going to be built in 2026.
Oh, that's not. This hasn't. I thought they had already started.
So maybe they'll be finished with construction in 2026. Maybe is that? What are you jelly about? He says I'm jelly. What are you jealous about?
Oh, he probably wants to be in his own, like she is. She's.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I guess.
Oh well, there's a situation with that though too. I think he called me. I think about a week and a half ago, and there was a situation with his girlfriend and her living facility too. So did everything get squared away with that, Nate? Matt Dummett says, make her a homemade pizza, Nate. Invite her over to watch a movie. I mean, yeah, but I mean, are you willing to take relationship advice from Matt Dummett? No offense, but I mean, when was your last serious relationship, Matt Dummett?
Hey, Matt, have you ever been married?
I don't think he's ever been married.
Well, I was just curious. I don't know. We never know.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean,
No,
yeah,
no.
you're
Hey,
right.
hang on.
I may just be, yeah. He says it's been a while. Well, how long's a while? And how long was the relationship? He says he's never been married.
I'm shocked.
You're shocked.
Yeah, I haven't been married either. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that aren't shocked that are not shocked about that. Hang on, I'm about to write you something in the private chat.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. So,
he said, Matt Dummett said, few years, I'm patient.
a few years?
It's been a few years since you've had a serious relationship?
How old is he?
Brian Gentry said, bro, I think he's like 30 something. 30. Babe, I would have done that for you. He made himself some soup, it looks like. So, he says he's 37.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I was.
Brian Gentry says you shouldn't wait, though. You shouldn't wait. He says, bro, you'll be having kids at 42. Don't do it. Are you telling him that he shouldn't wait?
Who?
Brian Gentry? Yeah, like, are you telling Matt Dummett that he shouldn't wait, that he should go out there and, like, grab the bull by the horns? And yeah, because he's 37, like he doesn't want to wait till he's like 42 to be married and have kids, right? Is that what you're saying, Brian? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Girl, I'm so excited.
Wait a second. He says no kids, I'm fixed. Huh?
Who said that?
Matt Dummett.
Matt Dummett's fixed?
What? That's weird, right? It's like,
Girl,
why would you get? Listen, no, I know. Like, I'm curious. Look, I'm curious. Why would you get yourself fixed before you even like get married?
Just watch. Hang on. I gotta take some medicine real quick, and I'm gonna type something for you. Okay? Hang on.
True. That is a true statement. Let the big dog eat. He says, "Would you take advice from someone who don't know how to book the same hotel as the rest of the slobs?" I've never heard of that though before, Matt. I mean, I'm not, like, I'm not trying to troll you or make fun of you, but that's wow. Unless it was like a medical thing that had to be done. I don't know. Like, I've never heard of anybody getting fixed before they even get married.
Okay, I'm typing.
Yeah. Nate says Matt did some type of surgery or something. Well,
no, that men can do that. See, like, if women, let's say a woman knows, let's say she feels like it in her 20s or 30s while she still have childbearing years, that she never wants to have children. At least in Texas where I lived, no doctor in their right mind would do that.
Really?
Because they don't know. Well, because they don't know the woman could change her mind.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I don't doubt that. Yeah, for sure. I don't doubt that either.
But with men, because I know a guy who had a vasectomy, and because he knew he didn't want to have kids. But it's a guy. And,
yeah.
And I think like that is reversible. Now for women, I think they can have reversible tube ligation.
I think they can too. Yeah.
So I guess doctors don't want to go through the fuss. What if something happens and they can never have children? What if they want a reversible one, but they just don't really have to worry about it at all?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what woman would go through that just for a little while, but whatever. I don't know what I'm saying.
Big Two says vasectomy is reversible. Some of them aren't.
Some are, I think.
Yeah. Some of them aren't. I mean, like you can have one that is irreversible, but yes, I mean some of them are reversible. Just like you can have like a temporary like tube tying thing for the women, like they have those now. Like before, I don't think but like as time's gone on, and there's like new surgeries or whatever, that women can now, it can be reversible for them too. So
check out.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
You've heard of that, right?
I have heard of that. I don't know. That's interesting to say the least. So
let me. Well, since he said he's fixed, I mean, he obviously doesn't mind. Like you just knew you never wanted to have kids. You decided to get a vasectomy. I mean, like, because that's kind of a big decision there.
It is a big decision. I mean, and you're only 37 too, so like when did, that's what I'm saying. I guess the context,
like
we need
guy, to. I knew he would never have children.
Yeah.
Didn't have children.
Yeah. Is there any way to delete those messages? Because
I'm wondering.
I'm gonna bring people on. That's why I was asking. So I can't do it on my end, so I don't know.
You can't?
No.
Hold on.
It won't give me the option.
Hang on. What if we it won't let you?
No, it doesn't give me an option to delete them. So.
Well, fuck. Well, who wants to come on? No, nobody can. Nobody can. No, only certain people we know.
Well, I just dropped the stream link for anybody that wants to join. So, but again, I'm probably gonna cut the show a little short. So maybe for like the next 30 minutes, we can have people on the panel. So. Yeah, that's weird. Why doesn't it give you an option to?
Well, maybe they can't see it when they come in because they weren't already here.
Oh, true. You're absolutely right.
Not.
True.
I hope not. Because you don't know with some of the people that come on in here.
What's up, VicTube?
Yeah,
Hey, Vic.
Yeah, I can't see what you put in the private chat.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that you have to be in the StreamYard.
Oh.
When types it to see if you get in after it's already been.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. That's good to know, Vic. Thanks.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you,
That's
Vic.
good to know. I appreciate that.
I think I would have trusted Vic on this one, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I
He
would.
likes to stir
No,
the shit.
yeah,
He
Vic's
likes to stir
Vic's a
the
shit stirrer, so we can't trust
Total
him.
shit stir.
He's like the spawn of Mrs. Cook or something.
Yes.
I'm just kidding, Vic. I'm just kidding, Vic. You're not quite as bad as she is. You're not quite as bad as she is.
Yeah, I don't really stir the shit. I just report the shit. But yeah,
That's called stirring,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
up,
actually-
Nate Doug Great?
What's up, TK? What's up, everybody? How you all doing?
What's up?
Not much.
all right. Yeah. So when are you gonna get married, Nate?
Stop it, Vic. Don't listen. He does not need that ideal put in his head. So we're not even going to entertain that on today, okay? So maybe on somebody else's show, but we're not entertaining it here because I don't want him to have those thoughts put in his head and say, "Oh, well BA and TK said that I should." No.
No.
I do not want to get blamed for that. So no.
Not bad.
No, I will agree, BA. I was joking, but
Why? Well, I mean, Nate, it's up to you. I think only you know when the time is right. But
Yeah, so if you say that to him, Vic, he's going to think the time is right now, okay? Why he wouldn't have asked if if he wasn't already thinking about it.
right.
you also blame
That
Vic if that
time-
happens.
that time is not right.
Why? It's your decision to make.
Well,
It's up to you. It's up to you, Nate. Yeah.
okay.
Matt Dumit says, "I never want a kid, still don't. I don't want the responsibility."
Damn. Yeah,
I mean, then
nothing wrong with that.
well then yeah. I mean, that's understandable then.
Why? Did he sound mad? Did he put on-
Oh no! He didn't put in all caps. No, no.
Okay.
So he was basically he was basically answering our questions, because I asked him, I was like, well, yeah, when did you decide that, and so.
I could just picture him saying it though, because he yells his answers every time. Have you ever noticed that?
Yes.
Did.
Yeah. Sometimes it does. Yeah.
And also,
Nick DTV says vasectomy is a very scary surgery. I would never get a vasectomy. Well, how do you know? Actually, listen, from what I have been told, the recovery rate for having a vasectomy compared to having your tooth tied is a lot faster. Just saying.
Oh yeah, because it's not major surgery.
Yeah, it's not as invasive as getting your tooth tied.
When you open up someo's abdomen, they have a major surgery.
Yes.
Period.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
I don't know how a vasectomy works, but I don't know. I don't know what.
I'm not sure either.
Also, I was close to having a back surgery too, because my lower back pain. My back doctor suggested like 3 types of, I guess, ways to fix my back and stuff.
Oh well, look. Here's Matt Dumit. We can let him explain.
Hi,
No,
Matt.
I just I never wanted kids. I just never did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. I was genuinely curious though, because like I said, that's a huge, that's a huge thing.
Decision.
Yeah, it's a huge decision. So how old were you when you had it done?
20s.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, hey, no judgment. Trust me, no judgment here.
I'm not gonna say damn. That's all.
But the funny thing is, every woman I've ever met wanted kids. I walked away.
Well, I mean,
well,
that's what I'm saying though. But like, if you can't have any, then
why walk away?
Yeah, why walk away if you can't have any?
I had no reason. I have no problem with kids, to be honest.
So you should let them. You should let them be the ones to walk away.
What's your problem with kids, Matt? Why do you have a problem with kids?
Too loud.
I know you don't know what's been. That's the issue.
What is it?
Oh,
huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
I don't know. I know the issue.
No. You don't know the issue. What's happened over here, where I've been living. The only person that knows is Rooster Man.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but you haven't always lived there, have you?
I've always lived here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get out. My neighbors threatened to kill me. Okay, that's what I mean.
Shit.
It's been going on since I've been back from Panama City.
Damn.
Wow, that's almost a year.
I think you should move.
It's not a joke. I'm being dead serious.
Well, I'm so confused though. What does this have to do with children again? Now, what's happening? What is the neighbors doing?
The kids have fucked with me as well.
Oh.
So the kids
throwing shit at me, calling me the N-word.
Oh.
Well, you're white, so.
Thank you.
Well, but they shouldn't be saying that word. But why do you get
the issue is, I'm pretty sure people in the chat are laughing. You can laugh all you want, but the parents are condoning all this.
Yeah, I go with it.
So have they always been your neighbors as long as you've lived there?
They've only been here a year.
Oh,
right.
That's why I'm trying to get us out of here.
Yeah, those the people who have been making meth.
Oh yeah, didn't you say something about that before?
Neighbors that make meth?
Like,
yes,
their house caught on fire, or they started a fire, or something like that.
No, I just saw the fumes coming out the window.
Those fumes can kill you too, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those fumes can kill you, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a meth making expert, but I've been told that those fumes can kill you. Yes, or really fuck you up too.
Ohio.
Oh, it's because you live in Ohio. That's why.
Yeah, it only happens in Ohio, not Georgia, Tennessee.
Yeah,
Florida. No, people in Florida sniff.
It happens everywhere, but it happens to happen a lot over there. Okay.
Yeah, people in Florida sniff bath salts. That's what.
I live in Florida. They do all kinds of crazy shit here. Who gives a fuck?
What's the song called? Swag like the high. Yeah.
He was saying something when he muted himself.
Why does that not surprise me, Nick DTV? You are a Florida man. He says he loves sniffing bath salts.
Oh.
What's up, traveling fools? I'm sure he's joking, but
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is the bath salts the bad smell salts? I have no idea.
No, they're the salts that you put in your bath. Hence they're called bath salts.
I thought the bath salts were the smelling ones. Where you
well, yeah, they are.
Nick DTV, this is the hood. Yeah, that's right, Nick DTV.
Yeah.
You get so mad.
I'm not mad.
It's like Nate with Nebraska.
I am not mad.
Nebraska's another shithole.
I am not mad.
Well, at least in Nebraska, though, they're not making meth next door to him. So.
Exactly. So it's not that bad.
Yeah,
They're making corn whiskey. Right.
Miles apart.
Right. They're making corn. Yeah, they're not making meth. They're making corn whiskey.
Corn whiskey.
Corn whiskey. That is an actual thing. Corn whiskey is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Corn whiskey. Give me some corn whiskey right now.
What's up, Baker?
Hey, that's a good one. Yeah, good job.
Hey, Baker.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good.
No, this is not the legend of Bo Baker. No relation, although I'm a little upset that I'm not related to that fucking legend.
Do you know about Bo Baker, TK?
No, who's Bo Baker?
Oh, no.
So
only the most mythical legend of YouTube or LuTube history, right?
Yeah, so Lou had a call-in show, I think it was, and this guy called Bo Baker called in. Is that better, Traveling Fools? I turned it down a little bit, sorry. This guy named Bo Baker called in, and I guess he was on hold for so long that he ended up falling asleep.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Do you remember Bo Baker?
Guy.
Yeah, that's him. That's Bo Baker.
Oh, you were him?
No. So Nate was asking if he was related to Bo Baker. So,
but he wishes though.
I have to admit, I even avoided Lou's show the following day, so that I didn't have to go through those questions about what happened.
Oh, really?
I thought that was like me or something. Like, no, I don't know who this is.
True. I was trying to honor Bo Baker's spot, but I was not the fan.
Well, here's the thing, though, too. I don't think anyone really knows if that's really his actual name, though, either. You know,
probably. I don't know.
He looked like a bow to me.
Damn.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I mean, I couldn't even stay up to watch it though, and as much as I wanted to because it was on Thursday night.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. So, but I did end up watching the rest of it like the following the following day or something. I can't remember. I can't even remember it was a Thursday night or a Tuesday night. I can't even remember. But either way, it was late.
It was Tuesday night because Thursday I was trying to honor Bo Baker and backfired. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried what he did. So.
Here's the most confusing thing though too. It's ever since then, no one's heard from Bo Baker. So did he die in his sleep?
No. Or maybe he got embarrassed. Probably. I don't know.
He should be embarrassed. That was gold material. I think that was the most views that he's had on a call-in show in a long time when Bo Baker was on there. Bo Baker.
You got to send me a link to that one. Do you remember which one it was?
Yeah, I could probably I could probably find it.
Yeah.
I could probably
find it. A week and a half ago or something like that.
Yeah, it's maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, something like that. So, but yeah, when I find it. Robert says Bo Baker was the call of the off season. Yeah.
I thought that was what do you call it? Eric. Did Eric just get downgraded yet? Because Eric was the front runner for the call of the year. Eric the Mizzou man.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he did get bumped down by Bo Baker. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. If Lou is listening, did Bo Baker jump Eric as the number one caller?
I like Eric too. It's just I think Bo Baker kind of bumped that spot.
So what's next for you, Nate? I know that you said you failed your learner's permit test for the second time. Are you going to take it again?
Actually, third time. But
third time. Okay. Are you going to take it again?
Failed it for the third time? They won't let you take it again, huh?
No. It's not. No, I can take it how many times I want until I pass it. So, which is weird because I thought it'd be 3 times I couldn't take it again. That's what I thought, but you take it how many times you want. So
I can just feel my insurance premiums going up as we speak.
I mean, I already found my car according to my profile picture. I'm just kidding. No.
You're jumping. You're putting the cart before the horse.
What
there.
car is that? I can't even see what kind of car that is.
Let me see if I can solo layout him.
It's an Acura.
Oh yeah, you can't really tell. That's
and you're sitting in it,
Yeah, I'm fully sitting in it, and surprisingly, there is room. But my head.
Why are you sitting in the car like that? You were at practice.
Well, I just want to look like I was in the Fast and Furious movie for a picture.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that day I was just looking at the cars and just in general.
But yeah, he was, Robert. He was holding a vape or something in his hand while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
Bo Baker. Robert said, was Bo Baker holding something on his hand? Yeah, I think he had a vape. It was a pink vape too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pink vape. He had a death grip. He had a death grip on that thing too.
Yeah.
The legend just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he had a death grip on that thing. It was crazy.
The right hand is a mystery too. Where I'm not gonna say, and let's just say the right hand was something doing underneath the covers. I don't know.
He was sleeping, dude. He wasn't doing anything else but snoring really loudly.
Well, true, but still, I don't know.
He was sleeping.
He need to be using that hand to adjust a CPAP machine.
I know, right? That was crazy. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter what I like. It was crazy, TK. Like, no matter what noises Lou played, nothing was waking him up. It was
really?
It was absolutely
screaming.
Yeah, he was playing loud music at some point in time. I mean, there was one point in time where he was playing 5 different sounds all at one time.
At any point was he talking?
No.
I mean,
no.
Never. He never did.
At one point in time, I think he did roll over and I don't know if he swatted his phone or his computer screen or something like that. Because I think something did wake him up at that point in time.
He threw off the covers. Yeah, he threw off the covers and then he got up to go to the bathroom.
No, that was before that. It was earlier on. Earlier on, Lou was playing a phone ringing or something like that.
Yeah.
A phone ringing, and
I think he was awake for a second.
And yeah, and at one point in time, while the phone was ringing, he stirred a little bit, and it looked like he had reached for his phone or tried to turn his phone off because he thought it was ringing. But then he did it the whole time with his eyes closed. and then went straight back to sleep.
He actually reminds me of
What's up, P Digits? How are you?
To be honest. He actually reminds me of me.
I think it's on his main channel because it was a call-in show, so it's on his main channel. Yeah.
He even told him his house was on fire and he didn't wake up.
Yeah, he was yelling into the microphone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he kept going, hey, your house is on fire, and kept playing the sirens and the phone ringing.
The guy was trolling.
No. When you go back and watch it, TK, he was absolutely not trolling. This dude was knocked the fuck out. I mean, knocked out.
He must have been totally drunk or something. Then.
I don't know if it was that or if he was just extremely tired, but he
tired
was
from work, probably.
He was out.
Nate, do you have to make a comment after everybody speaks 2 words? I'm sorry.
No, I should.
Let me check Cockaboo's Conductor. It was 2 weeks ago, I think, but let me see if I can find out when it was. Let's see. It was on his main channel 10 days ago.
And also, sorry, but if I did that.
You don't have to be sorry. Just don't do it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm trying to see.
Like oh yeah, it's distracting. I'm a bitch today. I'm sorry.
No, I'm learning.
You're learning. You're learning what? That I'm a
Learning
bitch.
how to be better by listening and yeah.
Oh, listening to others talk too.
Okay, so
Yes.
yeah, I think it was this one here. Let me just go on here and make sure this is the right
That
one.
is so weird that he wouldn't wake up though.
Girl, I'm telling you. Yeah, this is it right here. So I'll put the link for this yeah. So if you guys want to go back and watch it, I'll put it in the chat.
Maybe he had something on mute.
I don't know, girl. No, because
Like his
no, because we were able to hear him.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so and he was snoring. So if he had it on mute, we wouldn't have been able to hear him.
Right. Well,
So-
no, but I was thinking maybe for somehow he could do his own headphones on me. I don't know. That didn't even.
Well, he
make
wasn't
sense.
wearing headphones.
Right, because it's this thing. I know. I mean, I am, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's a caller. So,
All right, so this was the show, but yeah, it was absolutely crazy. Let me see. Go to channel. Here we go. Lives. Go to this. All right, yeah. So I'll put the link to the show with the infamous Bo Baker. Let me make sure this is the right one though. Okay, yeah, this is it.
it's gonna be great.
Oh, I'm telling you, nothing woke this guy up. It was crazy. I told you at one point in time he was playing like five different sounds at one point in time, and nothing. The only time that he got up, like he stirred a little bit when he was playing the phone ringing sound, and then yes, at one point in time he did get up to go use the bathroom, but that was after I think Lou had ended the show. But he kept the StreamYard going.
Oh, because he wanted to see if the guy got up.
Yeah, because I mean he was gonna keep the live show running, but he was like, well, this is what I'll do. He's like, I will keep the StreamYard going and just record it, and then we'll check back. He did when he did his call-in show on Thursday. He was like, yeah, we'll check back on him.
And nothing ever happened.
Well, what ended up happening is like I think like 7 minutes after he ended the show and into the StreamYard recording, like he did end up getting up, but he got up to use the bathroom.
And didn't.
And then after that, like when he came back to the bed to go back to sleep, something happened with the StreamYard just went black.
Right.
So we're not sure if he like knocked his computer
He was
off.
probably sleepwalking.
Well, no, girl, like you can actually hear him peeing. It was absolutely crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
He took off the covers and it fell on his camera.
Yeah. So, but there you go. That's the link to the show with the infamous Bo Baker. If anybody's interested in going to see that, if you have not seen it, it's definitely worth watching for sure.
And then
right, you remember Bo Baker?
Yeah.
He's in the kitchen.
and then his computer died.
That's what happened. Okay.
You think that's what happened?
Said he thinks happened when he got disconnected. It was probably because his
Be right back.
Yeah.
laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, you're probably right. That probably was the case. So, but
Because it just showed like the OBS logo.
yeah. So
all I know is Lou recording that and then playing it again after he used the bathroom is literal YouTube gold.
right.
Yes, it is.
You should have seen him like the next morning. Like he ran straight to like his studio. Because I was unaware that he had done that. Like, because like I said, I don't know what had happened that night, but it was way too late for me to be up to, but it was so intriguing that I couldn't really stop watching it. But then at some point in time, I was like, yeah, I'll just go back and watch it later or whatever. But yeah, like the next morning, like he immediately got up and like ran straight to his studio to find out the findings of the StreamYard recording. So it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, that was definitely an amazing show for sure.
The Legend of Bo Baker.
The Legend of Bo Baker.
Yeah, so if he had just stayed on a little bit longer, because he said it was like only like a few minutes after he had left.
Yeah, like 7 minutes. I think it was like 7 minutes after he had ended the show, ended the call-in show.
Yeah.
So. Well, I will say this, Baker. I know people are trolling you when they say, "Are you related to Bo Baker?" But yeah, I would have never put two and two together like that. But but sometimes I'm a little slow.
I was having fun with it just like everybody else was.
Oh man, that was
the end. After it started to ascend to legendary status, I started feeling bad I wasn't related to him.
Right.
Hey, Baker, you have a nice voice.
Oh, well, thank you.
Isn't it good?
I don't know what to say about that, but thank you.
No, I mean, you sound like you would be on radio. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Like he has this good pitch, good delivery type thing.
Right. Well, I guess it's because you're from Oklahoma.
That's what it is.
Oklahoma.
Maybe it has a little something to do with talent, Vic.
No, I think Vic's got it right. I owe it all to my roots.
All to your roots. Born and raised in Oklahoma?
Yep, born and raised. Now I live in Oregon. What do you do?
Shit.
Oh, so you're an Oklahoma man in Oregon.
I am. Yeah, I am surrounded by duck fucks.
How long have you been in Oregon?
Yeah, that's fun.
How long have you been in Oregon?
I've been here now 9 years. Yeah,
Oh,
it's been
wow.
9 years, yeah.
Wow.
It'll be 9 years this year.
Did you move because of work or?
Yeah. Work brought me up here. It's just one of those things like when you get up here and then like you buy a house and you get yourself like kind of embedded and then the housing market goes up. You're like, well, shit, I got a bunch of equity. I can't leave yet.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, well, I'm going to just keep making money and keep staying here. And
Right.
yeah, I fly home often though. I'm home probably 3 times a year. Probably.
Wow.
So I go home enough. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what
Plus, I
part?
don't have to worry about the hell beating the shit out of my truck. So that's even better.
Now, what part of Oregon are you in? Like, what are you west, where the mountains are, or just?
No, I'm in far eastern Oregon. I am in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm literally 4 hours away from any city that I can do anything
Jesus.
in. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So basically,
it's
you're
very rural.
Yeah. That sounds.
So you're literally out in the sticks.
It's not so bad. I really am, yeah. But it's not so bad because I've got mountains behind me.
Oh, that's good.
I do a lot of fly fishing, so when football season isn't going on, I'm hitting the river somewhere.
Yeah.
Except this time of year.
See, I don't know if I can do that. Like,
yeah, fly fishing looks hard.
I can't be that far away from like a grocery store. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
We're not like a poverty third world country. We have a grocery
I know,
store
but
here.
I know, but you get what I'm saying, though, right? Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, there is like going out and socializing. It's kind of a struggle here. I mean, there's only so many bars that are open, so many places you can go and have dinner.
Yeah.
This is a very touristy town, so we do have a lot of options, but it's still not the greatest.
Okay.
I still miss some of the big. When I lived in Oklahoma City, I didn't really care too much about like the chain franchise restaurants and stuff until I moved out, and then I was like, that on the border place wasn't too damn bad after all.
considering your other options.
All things considering, yeah.
Oklahoma City, aka Tornado Country.
That was gonna be my next question. So living in Oklahoma, isn't that like Tornado Alley? Is that what they call that?
Yeah, I've been affected by, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 in my life.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't miss the hailstorms. I cannot stand that. Every time I get a vehicle, it's like, oh, it's gonna hell. I've always had trouble with that. So
yeah.
I don't miss that here because there is hardly any weather here outside of wind and snow.
I thought it was rain.
Does Oklahoma get snow?
Sometimes it's more ice than snow.
Okay.
And then
that's more like
snows,
here.
Everything just shuts down, so you don't have to worry about getting out. But here, like snow, it's like nobody cares.
Right.
Just carry on.
Yeah. I bet that took some getting used to, though, didn't it?
Oh, I'm still not used to it.
Oh, really? After being there for 9 years?
Well, my house like overlooks the town that I live in, so I live up on a hill.
Nice.
And they don't plow the roads.
Oh, that
so
sucks.
So I end up having to not call in. I end up having to work remote quite a bit during the wintertime because I can't get out of my driveway because the transition from my driveway down to the road is so steep. I've slid sideways down the hill.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh my God. That would make me insane.
I know. Mine, oh my gosh.
I'm not going to go into any details because I don't want to dox myself, but a couple years ago, in front of my house, there was a viral video that went pretty mainstream that was on like all the news organization. I think Good Morning America broadcasted it, and
oh my God,
it's pretty steep. It was pretty crazy.
So you're saying?
So wait a minute, were you on the news or like what did
I wasn't. I was actually I was not working. I was working from home that day. And I saw the whole thing outside happening. I was just sitting there drinking my coffee, just like laughing pretty much. And then when it happened, I couldn't help but go back to my cameras because I have, surveillance cameras that kind of point that direction. I had to save it. I had to. I think it was gold. I didn't realize at the time somebody was recording down at the street level because what had happened, there was a wreck. And needless to say, there was a car that slid backwards that caused a chain reaction ended up being a thing. But anyways, I had to keep it, but I just sat up there and just laughed the entire time.
So it's pretty safe to say that we've probably all seen that video.
I think you probably have, and that's why I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know it.
I'm pretty sure you have probably seen the video. You've probably seen that video.
You know what he's talking about?
I mean, I can't be for sure it's the same one that he's talking about, but I'm pretty sure that I have seen a video of something, what he was just describing. I've seen a video of that before, yes.
If you saw it, you saw him.
I can shoot you a link to it. You can see it. Like,
yeah, you can put it in the private chat.
Too much. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, if you put it in the private chat. I'll
have to go dig it out, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
fine.
Hey,
Baker, it's a football question. Are you regretting joining the SEC? No, I'm not trolling. I'm just being serious. But
that's a good question.
So, honestly, from a fan's perspective, no. And the reason why is because you gotta understand that. So yes. I was a season ticket holder from 2003 to 2015, and out of all the home games that we ever got at Oklahoma, you only ever got one, maybe 2 games a year that was ever worth a damn. It was either an out of conference game with either Tennessee or Notre Dame, or I can't remember some of the other ones.
Nebraska.
Well, Nebraska was in our league, but we only played them. It used to be an every year deal, and then it went to every 2 years.
Sadly. Yeah.
So I would go through times as a season ticket holder to where every now and then we'd catch an Oklahoma State team that was okay, or we would catch a Texas Tech team that was okay. We never had any good home games. The best game we had was down in Dallas where we played Texas. So from a fan's perspective, I love this because now we have some legitimate home games. Now, from a program perspective, I think that Oklahoma fans need to take a step back and realize that now we're playing with bigger boys than what we're used to that have more money and more resources. So there's going to be an adjustment period probably for the next 5 to 10 years before Oklahoma can figure out where they line up. And people don't want to hear that. And it's just a reality. I think Oklahoma's 5 to 10 years away from being back in kind of like that conversation of every year making it deep into the playoffs. I think that maybe before then they might make the playoffs once, but like getting past the first or second round, I think we're a little ways away. That's just my thoughts. So as a fan, I like the move, but I think there's also a lot of people that would have rather Oklahoma stay because it was easier for, we could have, I mean, just like look at Clemson. No offense to any Clemson fans that's in here, but I mean, you guys got in to the playoffs and like, who'd you beat? You know? So I don't know. That's just my take. I take it with a grain of salt, but I'm not one of these insane Oklahoma fans that thinks that they win every year regardless. And
no, you seem like a pretty, you know,
realistic.
Yeah, realistic fan. Yeah, absolutely.
Although a lot of the people around Lou's channel would disagree, but
well, yeah, of course they would.
You got to get used to the trolling over there. You got to have thick skin for that place. I love it.
Yeah, you really do. You really do.
Yeah. So what about Brent Venables? How do you feel about him?
I actually really like him, and I know that a lot of people are dumping on him. In fact, if I know if Lou's listening, I got to give him credit because he called out Oklahoma having a bad year. Nobody saw that coming, only he did, and he stuck to it. So I mean, it was pretty incredible that he called that. Even me as an OU fan, I didn't think we were going to lose this many games. But regardless, I'm not the type of OU fan that wants to just give up on a coach after 3 years, 4 years. And I know that in the age of the NIL and the transfer portal, you should be able to rebuild a team quick. And I would say, yes, that's true. But I think you can probably rebuild an offense quicker than you can a defense. And going into next year, I think our defense is going to be maybe the same, if not better. And surely we got to have a better offense. Anything was better than that dumpster fire we had to deal with last year. So with that being said, I think Brent's getting 2 more years regardless of what anybody says because of the contract obligations. But also a lot of people don't realize what Brent's going through in the offseason or even during the season, offseason. He's having to recruit at a high level. He's having to try to keep players to staying at the program. He's dealing with NIL and disbursements and how you pay players. Plus, his wife was going through breast cancer not once but twice. I mean, he's dealing with all this in the time frame that he's in Oklahoma, and nobody really considers that. And of course, there's a lot of people that says, "Well, I don't care if his house burns down 4 times. He's the head coach at the University of Oklahoma, so he should have this ship righted right away." And it's just not reality. That we don't have the resources that Texas has. We don't have the resources that Alabama or Georgia have. Hell, I don't even know if we have the resources that Florida has. So it's going to take time, and people just don't get it. Just my 2 cents.
No, that's. I mean, I wish I could. Have a lot more say in this, but you know me. You've been around here long enough to know that. Yeah, I just I don't know tit from tat. So when it comes to college football.
Yeah. No, but it's I like it. I like the move. I like Brent. I hope he has a chance to make it right. He's made 2 really bad hires in Ted Roof and then obviously the Seth Luttrell thing last year. So I think he's finally got it right. He's calling defense this year. And then of course we got the offensive coordinator out of Washington State University, just right up the road from where I'm at. So and there were a lot of people that weren't upset with him leaving. So I don't know how that's going to go over, but we'll see. Time will tell.
So are you surrounded? Are you surrounded by like Oregon fans? I mean,
oh God,
like, do you, you are, I mean, like, have you found like a group of people like in your area that,
Yep. There's a few of us that are Oklahoma fans up here. I've met a few. Just I go to the grocery store. I'm wearing my Oklahoma hat, or I'm wearing something that represents the team, and I'll get comments, or somebody yell "boomer" out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" It takes me a second to register what it was. Somebody was screaming at me. It's like a duck call at that point, right?
Yeah.
So there's a few of us out here, but for the most part, it's mostly Duck fans and, well, not many Oregon State fans as there used to be, just because they don't really have a conference now. They've kind of given up. They've moved on to baseball. But yeah, a lot of Duck fans out here. So
Yeah, I lived in Austin for 4 years around UT fans. It's just
Texas fans. Did you
yeah.
did you do the horns down?
No, I was just like, y'all's team is stupid with this stupid colors. Shut up. We're gonna kick your ass.
Wait,
We're,
what is it? Burnt orange? Isn't that what their colors
It's like
are?
burnt orange and white.
Well,
orange.
well, let's just be real though. I mean, orange is not a flattering color for anybody. I don't think so.
No.
Unless you're in prison.
Well,
But even
then,
still,
flattering.
even still, it's not flattering. So, but all right, fellas. Well, I think I am gonna end the show. I appreciate you guys coming on. Baker, it was really nice to have you on. I know you've been on here before, but it's been a while.
yeah, I appreciate you letting me in this time instead of debating on whether or not I'm going to be safe to come in here. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, I can't be too careful the first time, but I mean, I almost sometimes forget that my setup is, like loose setup. So, I'm running StreamYard through OBS. So, the only people that can see if you do peep on me are the people on the panel. So,
right. Well, I very much appreciate it, very much, and it was good talking to y'all. And yeah, maybe I'll join back in again at a later time. Who knows?
Awesome, that'd be great.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right,
All
everybody,
right.
take care.
You too. Have a great night.
Thank you.
See ya.
Have a good one.
That's so refreshing. I love having people like that on here, isn't
know.
it?
I
I
just
love getting new
love
people
his
on here.
voice.
I know. He
I
does have a
love
great
his
radio voice.
And he sounds so nice.
He does sound really nice. So, I mean, he is from Oklahoma, so,
Oklahoma,
and come sweeping down the plain, and the wavy wheats. All right, Vic, any last words?
Nope. I think that's about it. Yeah.
All right, Vic. Well, thanks so much for coming on. Or actually staying.
Later, Victor.
Staying up too to be on here because normally Vic is in bed by this time. It's past Vic's bedtime. It's almost.
What time do you go to
It's
bed,
almost
Vic?
10 o'clock.
Well, no, usually about 10:30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still early for my blood.
Yeah,
But
I know.
You know what?
Well,
lately,
that's,
though,
listen,
no,
that's
but
coming
lately,
from two night owls, though. You and I are both night owls.
Well, usually I am, but girl, in the last ever since I started skating, last night, I fell asleep at 9.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, because you've exerted a lot of energy doing that. So, but all right, Vic. Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh yeah, of course.
Matt, are you still there?
Later.
I'm still here.
Any last words from you, Matt?
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. We
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
you.
on.
Yeah, we
Alrighty.
appreciate you explaining, that thing to us. So,
All good.
and look, and in all seriousness, I am really sorry about the situation that you're in, and I hope that you're able to, because you live with your mom, don't you?
I'll have to talk to you one night in private about what's going on.
Yeah, just you've got my number, right?
I sure do.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can just text me or whatever. So, I mean,
Yeah,
and
I
like I
will.
said, in all seriousness, I mean, I do apologize that that's happening to you. That's a really
yeah, it's all right.
It's a really shitty situation. So,
Yeah.
But all right, Matt. Well, have a great night.
You too.
Thanks.
Later, Matt.
Great show.
It was a good show. I liked
It was a good
too.
show. Yeah. So we had you can email me, Baker. Here, I'll put my email in the chat. It's in the description, but I'll put it in the chat here. Battle Angel 1979 at. There we go. Yeah, we can send that. Oh yeah, and I'll send it to TK, but I'm pretty sure once you see this video, you'll be like, oh my gosh, yes, I have seen that video. So if it's the video that I think he's talking about, I'm sure you probably ran across it, and you've seen it
Because
at some point in time.
I do vaguely remember hearing some snoring. He may have done a clip of it too.
Oh no, he's talking about the video of the car accident in his out his front window with the car sliding and stuff like that. That's the video that he's talking about. He's going to send me the link to that video. So, but yes, you can also watch Bo Baker on the link that I put in the chat to Lou's show. Yes, I'm telling you, once you watch it, girl, you're gonna be like, how in the world did this guy not wake up? Because it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Because I mean, your first initial thought would have been, oh well, he's probably on mute. But then once you can hear him snoring and stuff like that, you realize that no, he's not on mute. So obviously he's hearing these noises. And I no joke, I'm telling you, he had like 5 different noises going on. I think one of them was like a horn, a telephone ringing, somebody yelling. Like 5 different noises going off at one time, and this guy never stirred.
He had to have been passed out.
Girl, he was passed out. I mean, I can't tell you. But and here's the thing though too, like he said that he saw him, like when he first got on the StreamYard, like the dude was awake. So in the process, I don't know how long he was on hold before Lou put him on, but in however long it was, in the matter of however long he waited before Lou put him on, he was passed the fuck out, girl. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. Thanks, Baker. I appreciate it. So, all right, well, what you got going on this week? Some more skating, girl, I assume, right?
Oh, totally more skating, girl. I'm still waiting for them.
Oh yes, I meant to ask that earlier. So still nothing. You still haven't heard anything.
Still nothing, and the reason I don't. I'm upset and I'm annoyed and sad by it. Like, but I don't feel hopeless because I would think if they didn't want me, I would have gotten the no by now. Because what I found out about this company, see, the one I worked at before, I had my initial interview with somebody from HR. Then they sent my resume to the dispensary, and then they interviewed me. Mm-hmm. Well, the email that I got from this other place talked about the pre-screen interview. So I thought, great, I made the appointment. But when I went in, I was talking to the general manager and the regional director, which was the technically the second interview. I bypassed the first, I guess. Right. Maybe they said, well, she's got experience. So, and I feel like it was a good interview. But what I found out is, I think for instance, the other dispensary, they offered me the job. I said yes. Then they do the background check. Whereas here, they interview people. I guess they know who they want or who they like. Maybe they get a couple of extra ones just in case somebody doesn't pass the background check. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But people have waited, they said, anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. Well, it's been 2 weeks now.
Okay.
So if I don't hear anything yes or no from them in a month, I'm going to have to try to get in touch with them somehow, because I guess the primary email I got for the invitation for the interview, I need to make sure I can reply to that. Like, I hope it's replyable, because I can also ask that way, because that's probably HR there, Mm-hmm. That's HR. It's not the store managers.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Yeah, okay. I have definitely seen this video, and I'm sure probably a lot of people. I mean, yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pause it real quick. All right. So let me see if I can make it bigger. All right, there we go. And then screen cap. Can you see that, or TK?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I can't see anything.
Oh, sorry. That's me. hang on. Here we go. How about that? Can you see that?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's the video, the viral video that Baker was telling us about.
Oh wait, make it big.
And it parks itself?
It parks itself.
All right, hang on.
Into a.
Unfortunately, I can't hear it, but
okay. Hang on. Let me go back to streamer. All right, I'll put myself on solo. All right, here we go.
Solo.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Boat. And then into a truck. And then that truck's gonna go into that truck.
Oh my God.
And that truck's gonna go into that Jeep. And that truck's gonna go down the hill.
Is that his truck?
No, like I said, he said he was inside. He didn't go to work that day. So, okay, but you see what happens, right? So it looks like a police car. The police car is sliding.
It parks itself into a boat.
Sliding down the hill, hits the boat, hits the truck that the boat's attached to, and then that.
And that truck's gonna go into that Jeep. And that truck's gonna go down the hill.
And what year was this?
I'm not sure if it says on here.
This is what it is.
I don't know. It doesn't say what.
Automatically
say. It says
It's
part.
weird that
It
I've
says
never
part
seen it.
police car creates domino effect as vehicle crash on icy
And then
Oregon
into a
road.
truck. And then that truck's gonna go into that truck.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
My
Yeah, I
God.
think I remember seeing that video. So, see, that's
crazy.
Yeah, that's what TikTok does. Like you run into videos like that on TikTok all the time. So he says I was laughing from my house, sipping his coffee. So, so all right. Well, I will, be thinking about you and, definitely thoughts
Thank
and
you,
thoughts for
guys.
this. So.
Please, thoughts, prayers, good light, good vibes, good everything. I really want this job bad, and it would suck if they told me no. I'm not lying. I would be very sad about it. But I'd almost rather know now. What is just what tell me what I'm sick of waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was another job that I wanted to apply for, but I'm like, I want to wait to see if I got this one.
Right. Baker says that happened in 2022.
2022.
Yep,
Okay.
2022. So, all right, my beautiful friend and co-host.
All right, maybe
Great
keep
show.
on the look. Great show. I had a blast. Welcome home, guys. I'm glad y'all had a good time on the Vegas trip. Hopefully some more skating videos to come.
Yes.
I love all of you, and have a good night. Mwah.
All right. Well, there you have it. This episode edition, that's going to be my new phrase now, episode edition of Bad Bitch Chill in the books. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you have not yet done so, please make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up as you're exiting. I will be back with TK, same time, same place next week. But until then, I will catch everybody on the flip side.